And certainly no black cat, copycat, black cat of Burston, son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. And again in a precision engineered black box serial killer frame fixed assassination, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, so local Nazis. Again, they certainly will pay to make you disappear. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. And as always, certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. As always, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. So you always have to establish who, how, where, when and why. Who set you up? Well, you just keep it simple. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, so local Nazis, Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, so local mob. How? Will set you up as a Roy White and White van man, Christian B, Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. To get you boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another. Then you have to establish where, Africa, Norwich and Sandringham. And when, a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. Then you have to establish why, all to cover up a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. So that is your who, how, where, when and why in a precision engineered black box serial killer frame fixed assassination, sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses forged in hell, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. More bogus diagnoses than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified, apparently using new DNA technology. And certainly no Beast of Punjab, Bradford, serial killer here. And there was a man recently bundled into the back of a red van in Bradford in broad daylight. And there really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. So they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Or box you up, lock you up, throw away the key, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. And certainly no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, purple guy, serial killer here. Sombre, autonomy of a crime, based on actual events in France, where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist, riding round in a silver Peugeot. Unchecked for over 30 years because of police failings. 54 women and young girls sexually abused and raped. And no woolly hat, serial killer here. Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia. It's the local mob, no Black Panther. No ritual killer here, Africa, Norwich and Sandringham. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus doing the rounds in this recently. Haven't seen it in more recent times. Again, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. I did watch The Ritual Killer recently, Morgan Freeman. That was a good watch about a witch doctor, ritual killer. But no ritual killer here, Africa, Norwich and Sandringham. And again, to put it all into context, Steve Wright, Ipswich, 22 miles from here. 5 girls murdered in 10 days. Some of them were found naked in a satanic pose, ritual killer. Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. So again, Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saxe Coburn Gaffe, Windsor SS, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall. 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. As always, certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And as always, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate. Killenfields, loud and clear. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, and certainly not mine. So no Roy White, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist, shooter. And certainly no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. No beast of Punjab, Bradford, and again there was a man bundled into the back of a red van in Bradford in broad daylight. So they certainly will pay to make you disappear, or box you up, lock you up, throw away the key. Norfolk Coopers, Coppers, and their precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And again sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And they certainly will bury you alive down the longest, deepest, darkest, blackest hole, where all the monsters are, but no monster here. One big monster con, one big monster bluff, one big porky pie, serial killer lie, one big monster gaffe, epic fail, all exposed online for the world to see free, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats. So that is the name of the game. Set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer, Roy White, White Van Man, Christian B. To get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. And Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons, their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So no Black Panther, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so.